starting at 10 a.m. Eastern, and every hour on the hour for 7 hours. And it's going to be an amazing event. And you're going to see why we're doing that shortly here, but we're getting very, very close to go live day. So we want to give you every opportunity to get all your inactive prospects and people you've been talking to, get them exposed properly and let them make a decision that could very well impact their life. All righty, good job. I'm going to keep an eye out here for Giorgio. I don't see him yet. Let me check and see if Tom's here. Providence and Becky Tucker in the house. Welcome, guys.
Welcome, welcome.
All right.
All right, we are live on YouTube. I'm going to go post on the Facebook group. And I just posted in the chat the link. If anybody has anyone who can't get on Zoom live, they can go to Facebook, or I mean, excuse me, YouTube.
Michael Langto, I just attempted to make you a panelist with us. Hopefully that worked. If not, I'll try again. Yep, I think you're there. Yes, you are. Thank you. Michael, I really appreciate all you do. My goodness, what a great leader.
Absolutely. Thank you, Michael.
He just celebrated his 3-month anniversary with us, Walter.
Congratulations.
3 whole months. Nice.
It's been a good marriage thus far.
Yeah, he's been a great leader. We appreciate him.
Very good. Very happy.
We're all about to get real happy. Walter, I'd say it's a good time to start some trivia.
Let's do it.
This is your idea. This CEO likes to have fun, folks. In fact, we're already planning an event this fall. I say we, Walter and his event planning team are talking about that. So hopefully you enjoy having fun. So Walter, take it away. Let's have some fun here.
Let's do it. So we're going to give away 10 shirts. So I'm going to ask 10 questions. We're going to start out very, very easy. If you win, and now obviously Danny, Chuck, and Michael, you're going to help me. So whoever answers the question the fastest in the chat, that's how you answer. It's going to go by really, really quickly. So it is your guys' responsibility. So 10 questions, 10 shirts. If you win, throw in your email, and you can send us your size and location where to mail it to. Let's get started. The first question. Hold on. Do not disturb. Hold on. Ready? First question. To be a super affiliate, how many personally enrolled people do you have to? Oh my goodness.
Who answered that? They had their fingers on it.
I know. Who was it?
Lynn Deere was first.
Congratulations, Lynn.
I love it.
That was crazy.
Okay. Another question. What famous author or poet, however you want to describe him, wrote Hamlet, The Merchant of Venice, and The Taming of the Shrew? Shakespeare. I think it's Dan Tenlander? We'll give it to you. That's the first one I see in there.
Yep.
All right, let's continue on. This is going to be harder. You can use Google if you want. What was the foundation date of Microsoft?
Oh, that's a good one.
Who can Google the fastest?
I want to know if you actually knew the answer, Walter. Did you know the answer before you?
I did.
Whiskey says 1983. Peter says 1981. Do we have a right answer yet?
So the answer, again, it may be conflicted, but the answer I have is 1974. Sorry, 1975. 1975. Oh, there we go.
Michael.
There we go.
Yeah, it looks like Michael got it first.
Okay, I see Caroline. Okay. All right, you guys are in charge there. Let's keep going. All right. This is going to be medium. What does PhD stand for? Doctor of what? Oh, there we go. Cindy. Congratulations, Cindy.
Poor hungry and determined.
Okay, how many questions is that?
Hey, Walter, we got some new people joining the call. What are we doing?
We were doing trivia. So
what do they win?
You win a t-shirt. Thanks for hopping on. We always want to, you guys hop on these calls so early. poor, hungry, and determined. That's hilarious. I love that, Michael. For hopping on the call early on, we wanted to give away things, and we appreciate your time. We want to make this fun before you jump into some very serious but fun material. Okay. What number question is that? Is that 4 or 5? You guys are in charge. Let me know.
We got 4 winners so far.
4 winners. Okay. Next question. The author J.K. Rowling wrote what famous book? Dan again.
You get a lot of double winners. That's cool.
Carolyn as well. That's 5.
I got Carolyn ahead of Dan on my.
Okay, you're
Yep,
in charge.
Coraline.
Okay, there are 3 officially prime colors. What are they? Ooh, you guys will let me know. They can be in any order, but it is yellow, green, and red.
Looks like Dave Hashley was the first one to get those 3.
Should be green, should it?
This is
Yellow.
Wikipedia. I mean, I have no idea.
Should be yellow blue because you can make green out of blue and yellow. Wikipedia, come on.
All right.
So what's the correct answer?
It was yellow, green, and red.
Yellow, green, and red. So I got Dave Hashley was the first one to say those.
Congrats, Dave. Okay, next question. Which American president appeared on the show Laugh In? Ooh, there we go. I saw it immediately. Tom Emerson, Richard Nixon. Congratulations, Tom. For those hopping on, we're doing trivia questions and giving away Tapestry t-shirts. Thanks for hopping on. Okay, you can use Google for this question. They're going to get a little bit more challenging now. In which year was the first calendar made?
Oh, that's a good one.
One AD, that's funny. 1000 BC, a long time ago. Dihana, 1582. You get a shirt. Congratulations.
1582 is correct.
Yep.
Do you guys see Janice is the first one?
Oh, was it? Oh, Janice. Sorry. It goes so fast. I can never tell. I'll let Chuck call out the winners from now on.
That's okay. I need some help. They're going fast. So 1582, the first one I saw was Janice Pinkerton.
Okay. What question are we on? What we got?
I got 8 winners so far. You need to probably save one because we might have to go back and give 2 for those primary colors. We have some dispute about what are the 3 primary colors.
I say Wikipedia is wrong.
Listen, I will give 2 shirts away. That is not a problem. Okay. Here's one some of you may know. How many books are there in the Bible? Ooh, Chuck, you call it out, but I saw an answer, the right answer.
66 should be right. Dr. Bob Bedford, who, oh my goodness, it figures he would get it right. This man has traveled all over the world teaching from that book. He's actually written books, Walter. 66 is right. Dr. Bob Bedford won a t-shirt. Good job, doctor.
Okay. I'm just jumping around to see.
Hey, Michael Langton, if you can go back to the primary colors for me and find out who had the first one to get blue, yellow, and red, they will also win. The first one to put in blue, yellow, and red. So there'll be 2 winners. There'll be the one who had Walter's primary colors, and we'll have the one who got those 3.
Okay. How many questions? Where are we at?
Let's see. I think we're at 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right. So we'll do one
Actually,
more later.
10 because we got 2 winners in the primary colors.
Okay. We'll do one more.
Good.
I want to give away shirts. Okay. You can Google this as well. This is a fun one. The first Jurassic Park movie came out in what year? 1993. I saw the right answer.
That was right away.
Dan T-Lander is what I see, but it could be some earlier on.
Okay, he gets 2 t-shirts on.
Chuck, it was Lynn Deere, the first one.
India.
Deer.
Yes.
Well, she won 2 also. We had 2 winners of 2. So here's what I need you to do. If you're one of our 11 winners, or actually it'll be 9 winners because we had a couple that won twice, I need you to send in a support email. support@tapestry.io. Just mention your name and that you want a t-shirt on today's Zoom meeting. Let us know the size you would like and your shipping address and your email address, which we'll already have, but go ahead and give it to us. So I need your email, your shipping address, and the size you want. For those 2 that won 2, you can pick 2 different sizes. If you want 2 different sizes, or you get 2 of the same. Congratulations, everybody. But again, support@tapestry.io to claim your t-shirt. And then we will, again, give me that information. I need the size and where you want it shipped.
Thanks for
Walter,
having fun with us. Thank you guys. Thanks for having fun with us.
fun.
Over to you, Chuck.
All right, let's see what we got going on here. I need to take a quick look and see if Tom or Giorgio join us.
See Giorgio on here.
Did you make him a go? Did you make him pounce? You want to?
I just did.
Okay. How about Tom?
There he is.
All right. Good. All right. So, Walter, if you want to take a couple minutes, we got about 2 minutes before you start. If you want to get your screen set up so you're ready to
Sure.
go. Hello, Giorgio.
Giorgio, looking sharp, my friend. Hey, Tom.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Hello.
All right, we're going to get started in a couple minutes. Actually, 1.5 minutes. Well, let me make sure I see your screen up here.
Hold on. 1 second.
Walter, before we jump in our presentation like we normally do, why don't you take a minute and introduce these 2 gentlemen from corporate and kind of give a little background on what they do. And
Absolutely.
I will actually start the recording and we'll make that a recording so we can have that for future purposes. But then also I'll stop the recording and then we'll start our normal presentation after these guys get introduced. I think it's great that they joined us and I'd like to let everybody in the field know who they are.
Absolutely.
All
So
right,
I'll do it in order of the faces that I see. So joined right there in the blue shirt, Mr. Handsome, Tom Bullock. Joining us today is Tom Bullock. You'll see right there in front of us. He's our Chief Revenue Officer of Complementix and Tapestry, has a decade plus experience of data monetization and business development. We're so lucky and fortunate to have him. Tom, if you want to say a few things, you're more than welcome to, and then I will introduce Giorgio.
Hey, everyone. It's great to be here and happy Friday. Hope everyone's looking forward to a good weekend. I'm looking forward to a good call as well. Thank you.
Thanks, Tom. Also joining is our newest hire, our COO, Giorgio Campo, based here in Chicago. Also has an illustrious background in data monetization and history. Welcome, Giorgio, to the call, and welcome to meet all of our Tapestry affiliates. I think you might be on mute.
Yeah. Yes. I always forget that every now and again, but it's certainly a pleasure to be here. Walter, thank you very much for having me join. I've been in the space for, just over 16 years, about 20 years in helping startups achieve their maximum potential on the growth front. I've been working with Fortune 500, Fortune 100, and Fortune 50 brands globally to maximize their potential. Connect with the right audiences globally. And I felt like Tapestry was such an incredible offering, reaching out to every single one of you affiliates and helping to manage new business, growth efforts, and certainly make more money. So I'm thrilled to be here. Thank you for having me.
Thanks, Giorgio.
Well, I just want to take a minute for the field to get to know these two guys, because it's really important when you're in the field and you get people that are skeptical and things of that nature. These gentlemen come with a wealth of experience. This is not their first rodeo in this field of adventure. Tom, for example, has been selling data longer than Walter has, and Walter's been doing it for 7+ years. So the fact that these guys are in the places they are, when people tell you there's no way they can do that, they've been doing it. And the only thing is they're changing their model. So Tom and Giorgio, we are so pleased to have you guys helping steer the ship, because we all know in the field, you know, we can build this as big and fast as we want, but if we don't have you guys keeping us legal, doing all the stuff that you do in the background, getting us paid correctly on time, all those things you guys do, Tom, you going out and working the deals, selling the data, there's no opportunity for any of us. So thank you guys so much. We really, really appreciate you.
Thank you, Chuck. We talk about this every week, but it's an important reminder, is that, you know, combined, there's decades of experience here. And so it gives us, you know, an understanding of what data is valuable, who buys it, how do we price it, and how do we get this going at really super fast pace. And so that's why we're all here, and we're excited to have everyone join us.
Absolutely.
Okay, Walter, I stopped that recording. I think that's gonna be great. A lot of people want to see that. I really appreciate both you guys being here. I'm gonna go ahead and hide your videos for now, guys. That way you don't have to worry about taking drinks or whatever you're doing. You can just relax and watch Walter go to work here. So I'm gonna hide my camera pretty soon. So Walter, let me start this recording and I'll introduce you real quick, and then you can just take it away.
Sounds good.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is pretty much a historical call today. My name's Chuck Williams. We're wrapping up the end of August 2021. So whenever you're watching this, you know the date that this call was made. Walter Harrison's going to give us a quick overview of the company called Tapestry, give us a little bit about his vision, the problem, the solution. Then I'm going to come up and wrap it up with the affiliate program that's going to help a lot of people change lives around the world. So Walter, I'm going to turn it over to you, sir, and it's all yours.
Thanks, Chuck. Thank you guys for taking the time this afternoon or morning or evening or wherever you're at in the world hearing about Tapestry. Before we talk about Tapestry, it's always important to kind of lay the foundation of who I am and a lot of the team. So I'm Walter Harrison. I'm based in the Chicago area, the founder of Tapestry, and also the co-founder of Complementix. We have over a decade of experience in this space, specifically in mobility data. So my background is all things mobile phone, collecting anonymous behavioral data from the consumer's phone, monetizing it, and primarily paying apps for the data that they're already giving away, right? So our history, our background is working with apps, and now we look to shift that over. Primarily, an app has a function. It's a game, it's a mapping app, it's a dating app. But what most people don't know, but I think more people are becoming aware of, is that most of these companies sell data. If you dig into the privacy policies, you dig into the terms of service, you'll see lines like this data may be shared with third parties for advertising purposes or analytic purposes, things like that. What Tapestry looks to do is be very, very transparent. We find your data, my data, valuable. And ultimately, we want to purchase it for you because you're already giving it away anyway. And that's our business model. It's Tapestry. It's your data. You should get paid for it. Well, before we dive into specific issues of Tapestry, let's talk about the problem. When you start any business, you have to address it. And the problem we're going after is a $250 billion market that's predicated on your data and mine. Data, again, we're already giving away. On the right-hand side, you'll see news clippings of just different things that have been said or are being talked about right now, right? So a couple months ago, we saw the headline that Amazon, the site we all use, is basically sharing our Wi-Fi by default, and you had to dig into Amazon's website or Alexa to opt out. You were automatically opted in. We also see that they're interested in buying your biometric handprint, and they'll purchase it from you for $10. You see the documentary, The Social Dilemma. If you haven't seen it, I recommend it. It's on Netflix, which basically tells us if you're using a product today, whether it be a search app or a social app or a dating app, and it's free, you have to ask yourself, how are they making money? then you most likely are the product. It's generally not free. You can also see that government has been ordering big tech to really spell out what do you have on the average consumer and what do you do with that data. It seems even government doesn't understand how big this problem actually is. And with big tech having so many lobbyists out in DC, it's really hard to enact change. So what Tapestry looks to do is be very transparent. We're not a search app. We're not a social app. We're not a dating app. We're an average app that runs in the background that gives away information that you're already giving away. We're collecting location data of information you're already giving away. I can't stress that enough. So if you wake up in the morning, you open up a weather app, you're giving away that information, or you're using an app like Facebook or a Tinder or Instagram, this is information you're already giving away, but you're not getting paid for it. And that's what we look to do. So how does it work? When you download Tapestry, we create an algorithmic earning score for your phone. It's not for Walter Harrison, it's for your phone specifically. We're looking at the hardware, we're looking at the software, we're looking at the Wi-Fi connectivity, but more importantly, we're looking at that battery utilization. How many events can we collect from that phone? We give you a goal, and the screen you'll see in front of us, that's a $12 goal. And let's say we're 3/4 away from the month. Your goal is you're already at 12. Your goal right now is 8. You want to finish that month and earn that $12. That is the plan. You can also answer survey questions to earn even more money and earn up above that goal. We also try our best to be transparent. So you'll see on the right-hand side the events, number of events we've collected from that phone, the number of places we've seen you visit, and also your earnings. Completely transparent. We're not monetizing your text messages and looking at your photos and looking at your social feeds. We don't have permissions to those things, nor are we interested in it. We're interested in location data that runs in the background to see where you go and why. Points of interest is the term we use here. So with this app, we believe this is going to transform the industry with data monetization completely. So many consumers today are already giving this information away and not getting paid for it, just handedly. With this product, we plan on doing user acquisition via affiliates. So you can download Tapestry. It will always be free. We'll never charge for it. But we have a robust affiliate program where we're paying our affiliates to actually help get installs for us. So you can tap a friend, earn $1. As a user, it's completely free. You sign up your friend, you earn $1 as long as they say active. But for something a bit more entrepreneurial, the affiliate program might be the right product for you. To talk through that, I'll turn it over to Chuck Williams to talk to in detail and specifics about the Tapestry affiliate program. Over to you, Chuck.
Thank you, Walter. And for those of you with us live, I've just paused the recording for just a minute while I set up my screen. This will take just a moment. Walter, great job as always. I'm getting text messages from people all over the world how excited everybody is. And it is an exciting time. If you're a guest here, you're about to see my favorite part, which is a compensation plan. Let me share my screen. Get started in just a second again. This is your time to get a little popcorn and enjoy the rest of the show. There we go. All right, let me start the recording. All right, thank you very much, Walter, for that introduction. And yeah, this is my favorite part of the presentation. I love the product. I love the technology. The fact that the app pays us is what I get most excited about. And I'm going to divide this part of the conversation in two parts. Walter already touched on the free users. Person can get the app for free and earn money. That's awesome. But also a person can give the app away as a free user and make money. So you can see right here, in the United States, you can earn up to $25 per month on your data by simply having it on your phone and active for 90% of the 30 days in a typical month. That gets you paid up to $25. Now that rate varies by country. So just because that's what it is in the United States, it's different by country. So as we expand globally, that number will be different. Then as you tap your friends, simply refer friends. In the app itself is a refer a friend feature tied to social media. So as you're giving the app away, there's a link in there that connects it to you. As they install the app, as they start earning up to $25, you're making $1 per month. And there's no minimums, no maximums. So you can give away as many apps as you want, and you can start earning residual income as those people continue to earn money month after month, month after month. Very, very exciting. That's a free user. In our affiliate program, that's a step up, like Walter said. And that's for people that are more serious about the business side of things and they see an opportunity. They pay $9.95 a month. And with that $9.95 a month, they unlock some very potential awesome things. Number one, they now get paid on their second tier. So remember, as a user, you're getting paid for all your friends, $1 per month on all those friends that are active, making some money by having their app active on their mobile device. But as an affiliate, you're now getting paid on the friends' friends. Or if you want to think about it in a genealogy family type thing, it'd be like your first tier is your children, your second tier is your grandchildren. As an affiliate, you're getting paid on both. And again, there's no limits, no maximums, no gotchas. It's an amazing compensation plan. Very simple and straightforward. This next slide gives you a visual of that. And so in this example, you, the affiliate, paid $9.95. That's per month. You're active. And so you gave away 3 apps. You're making $3 a month. Those people are active, of course. They're making $5 to $25 themselves. And you're getting $1 per month every month that they're active. But those 3 gave away some apps. And look what happened. Now you're getting paid on that second tier, $1 each. So in this little example right here, it's an affiliate. You're getting paid on your own data. You're getting paid for the people you personally give the app to. And you're getting paid on that second tier, which is your grandchildren or your friends, however you want to look at it. Now, in the bottom of the slide there, you're going to see where it says connect 10 paid personal affiliates and become a super affiliate. As a super affiliate, you're now getting a 50% match on the money earned by all the affiliates in your first and second tier. So look at the slide in front of you, and you're going to see there's 2 big advantages to being a super affiliate. Number one, you get the 50% match. So as you give this app away to people and they become an affiliate and they start to build their 2 tiers, however many dollars they earn in their 2 tiers, you get a 50% match on that. Now, a lot of times I get asked, Chuck, do I get a 50% match on their total earnings? The answer is no. You don't get paid for the up to $25 that they earn on their own data. That's not matched. And if they happen to be a super affiliate and they're earning a matching bonus, you don't get a 50% match on their matching bonus. But you do get a 50% match on all the dollars that they earn in their first and second tier. What's really cool about that is on this 50% match, it's not just the 10 people you personally enroll to become a super affiliate. You can enroll an unlimited number of people, and every one of those people you personally enroll, you get 50% match on every one of them every month, as long as you're a qualified super affiliate. What's it take to be a super affiliate again? Just personally enroll 10 people. But where I think the power of this compensation plan is the generosity of Walter and our board and our management team for this affiliate program, because that 50% match also applies to all of the affiliates on your second tier. I want you to think about that for a minute. You enroll one person, maybe that person enrolls 10, 15, 20. We have several people who enroll over 100 people. Can you imagine that? Somebody being on your first tier and in those 100 plus on your second tier, and you as a super affiliate getting a 50% match on all. I want to take just a little extra time today to make sure you understand this. This is an example of an affiliate here on the screen you're looking at here. So they are earning $1 on everybody in their first tier and $1 on everybody in their second tier. If this affiliate was in your first or second tier and you are a super affiliate, you're getting a 50% match on all those dollars. Now, you can think small, you can think large, but there's some big opportunity there. I think you'll agree. I want to mention this earnings disclaimer. Tapestry will never guarantee you any level of income because we don't know what you're going to do. It's up to you. We will pay based on the effort you put in, but there's no guarantees here. This is for sure no get-rich-quick program. I believe it's simple in a lot of ways, but it's like anything worthwhile. It's going to take work. There's going to be some disappointments along the way, but if you'll work this business and help people learn the value of data, I think you can make a decent amount of money. Our goal here is to help the average person make an extra $100, $200, $300 every month on a residual basis. That's our goal. Now, as a leader, as Zig Ziglar says, you help enough other people get what they want, and you'll get what you want. That's kind of our philosophy here. You help enough other people and watch what happens for you. You'll also see in this slide, there's no gotchas. I'm the person who developed this compensation plan. I've been involved in the industry for a long time, and the number one incomer with 5 different companies. And I'll tell you this, most companies put gotchas in there to where they don't have to pay you in the field. There are no gotchas in this program. There's not a monthly minimum number of new customers you have to enroll or number of people you have to person enroll, except to be a super affiliate. And that opens up some very key bonuses. Oh, and a lot of you are thinking, what was that second benefit of being a super affiliate? It just came to me. We have what's called an orphan pool. As a super affiliate, there will be people that go to the app store, the Play Store, to get the app, and they weren't invited by any affiliate. A large percentage of those people will be given to the super affiliates on a rotating basis. So there's a real benefit to becoming a super affiliate. You get 50% match on first and second tier. I think I explained that pretty well today, but you also will be in the super affiliate orphan pool. So users that go directly to the Play Store, directly to the App Store, without being invited, a large percentage of those are going to be given to the super affiliates on a rotating basis. With that being said, the future of data monetization, it's huge, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you that were on our call earlier, there were a couple of our corporate gentlemen on, Tom and Giorgio, and they've got years of experience in data monetization. This is a cutting edge field. It's the new oil. It's the new gold mine. And Walter, Tom, Giorgio, and the rest of the team have made it available to us through this affiliate program to be the ones who get to go out and share this with other people. So I want to tell you, you are in the right place at the right time. Now, what do? You want to get back with the person who invites you to watch this presentation. Let them know you're ready to get started as an affiliate. They'll send you a registration link, and you simply go on and register. Pay your $9.95, and you're an affiliate. That $9.95 will be a monthly fee, and you can cancel anytime. No questions asked. But we hope that you'll see the benefit of being an affiliate and paying that $9.95 because it's going to give you a back office. It's going to give you tools and training. It's going to give you an incredible opportunity to earn on that second tier, eventually become a super affiliate. All those things are available to you as an affiliate. So with that, I want to thank Walter for his part of this presentation, and I want to encourage you, take a chance on yourself. What if this really did work for you? God bless you, and thank you for being here today. All right, Walter, give me just a minute here. I've stopped that recording. Now I'm going to stop that share. And ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce Danny Walker to you. Danny is fresh back from vacation. Let me start this recording again. Danny's going to give us a quick update on some training and things that are available. And then we're going to jump right into an update from Walter. And then we're going to do a question and answer to wrap up our call today. So, Danny, I am now recording and would love for you to update people on what's going on Monday nights.
Awesome. You can see my screen?
You can.
Great. Thank you. Monday nights. So Friday we have the live Zooms, and Monday nights we talk marketing, how to share the app, how to get, my goal is to help every single affiliate and even the free users who have the app on their phone. If they want to tap into a Monday night marketing call, they certainly can, and help them get 100 active app installs. So that's what we'll be talking about on Monday nights. How to share via social media without spamming everybody, how to invite just via text. There's so many different ways to share this app. When it goes live, we install it on our phone, and then we can simply invite all of our friends and family, any contacts we have on our phone, and then share it publicly on social media if we choose to. But there's some ways to share it privately through Messenger and different ways to get people to install the app, participate, get paid for their data. So that's what we talk about Monday night. You can join the webinar, and that's what we'll be talking about this Monday night. I know Walter's been on a few of the trainings with us. He'll certainly be attending a few of the trainings here in the near future, but we're coming very near to being able to have an app on our phone and share and actually do all the things we've been talking about for the last few months. So it's getting pretty exciting.
Danny, thank you so much from everybody in the field. Your week of vacation, we all missed you very much. We're glad you're back. And ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, she's created so many of the tools that are available. Some of the people on her team have helped considerably. But yeah, go to the Facebook group and thank you, Danny. Thank you very much. So Walter, if you want to turn your camera back on, let's jump into this. I do want to make a couple quick announcements before you get started. Number one,
Yeah,
I did not mention the Founders Club membership today in my presentation. It was still in the slide probably for the last time. Hint, hint. But I didn't want to emphasize that today. It is still full in effect, and it will be until the day the app launches. So when the app launches, that day, the Founders Club membership promo ends. What is the Founders Club promo membership? Well, if you're live on this call today, you know that number one, if you join and become an affiliate before the app launches, you pay your $9.95, and then the next 12 months, your administration fee is waived. So in effect, you pay $9.95 and you're active for 13 months. It's an amazing promotion, and it's available now until the day the app launches. The day the app launches, that promo's over. So that's that. Let's see, was there anything else that came up? Oh, I made a comment that most of the apps that go to the Play Store without an invite will be given to the affiliates. That's always been the case. It's never been all. I just want to make that clear. So if that was misunderstood by some, I'm sorry. But most of the apps that go to the Play Store or the App Store will be given to the super affiliates in the rotation. And there should be plenty of those to go around. It's going to be exciting. Walter, I'm excited for an update on the app,
Yep.
the beta, and just where we're at as a company. It's exciting times.
Okay, guys,
Let's
sorry,
do it.
wait, one second, because I think everybody's still seeing my screen. So I want to make sure they can see Walter, not me. What am I doing wrong here? Walter, are you able to take over the screen share?
I can. Sure.
Just
One
stop
second.
the screen share at the bottom of the Zoom window.
Yeah, I did that.
Let me take control. There we go.
There we go.
You see my
Thank
screen
you.
now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, no worries. No worries at all. So let's see if I stop that. There we go. All right, so let's talk about the beta and where we're at. So on Monday, I joined the Monday night call, which was great. We had a great attendance, Chuck, on Monday night. So thank you for all who joined it. And we talked about the beta test, what we were looking to collect, how did it go, how many people were in it. So let's kind of run through that real quick. We had over 300 people in our beta test. So if you were a beta tester, thank you. Thanks for your patience. And if you weren't and you tried, I apologize. We're going to have the app very, very, very shortly. The key thing we were looking to collect from that was location data passively in the background with no crashes, and it would be consistent. And overwhelmingly, that was a success. Some feedback we got from the beta testers is, I drove by McDonald's and it said I was at McDonald's, or is it going to show my common nighttime dwelling? All of that was not fully functional for the beta test. The reason is we weren't actually doing the Google Places charges during the beta. We kept it wide open. When the app's live, all of that will be fully in place. We also fine-tuned the radius of you. So looking at your phone and where you're at on the map, we basically shortened the radius so you won't actually show up at that McDonald's unless you were there and dwelled there for longer than 5 minutes. So overwhelmingly, the feedback was really good. Now, if you did participate in the beta test and the app crashed on you, myself, Giorgio, Tom, we want to hear from you. What made it crash? When did it crash? Is it still crashing? Are you having an issue signing up? What phone are you on? All those specifics, support@tapestry.io. Please email us. But we have all the data and everything we need to go live. So we're very, very excited for that. So we're pushing to go live early next week. So for all you who've been very, very patient with us, thank you very much. This app will be in your hands very, very shortly. For those who don't know about how we're going live, I'm gonna talk about that really quick and then we can jump into Q&A. The app is going live for affiliates. So the affiliates can download the app and you can then bring people to Tapestry in the Google Play Store and the Apple App Store. If you download the app directly from the store and you're not an affiliate and you don't have an affiliate who brought you to the app, you will not be able to download it. So the onus is on you guys for the first 30 days. After those 30 days, we're removing that cap. Anyone can download the app. And that's when things like the orphan pool and some of the things Chuck mentioned actually come into place. But thank you for your patience. We're really excited to get this app in your hands very, very, very shortly. If the app has crashed on you in beta, please send out an email. And thank you. Let's jump into Q&A. Chuck, you're on mute.
Go ahead, Chuck.
Same. All right. Can you explain orphans? Yes. Orphans are people that go to the App Store, whether it be the Google Play Store or the Apple Store, and they don't have an invite. They're not invited by one of us. And that won't happen. The first 30 days, there basically will be no orphans. People can only get the app the first 30 days by being invited by one of us, one of the affiliates. But after the 30 days, when people start to go to the store and get it directly, because it's going to be a hot app, there'll be people that go that weren't invited by an affiliate. And so a large percentage of those will be given out in the affiliate, super affiliate orphan pool. It's been that way all along. The super affiliates, it's a benefit of being a super affiliate. When I wrote the compensation plan, it was Danny and me starting with Walter as affiliates. And so Danny and I were thinking, okay, how can we get people to help us recruit more affiliates? And so we made the super affiliate position so strong that everybody would want to be one. And so the 50% match on your first 2 tiers, if you get that, you'll have trouble sleeping for several days. And then the orphan pool is an added benefit to the super affiliates. They're on a rotating basis to get those orphans. All right.
So one question that comes up earlier is the rotation. Can you explain that, Chuck? That came up a couple times.
Yeah, the rotation with the orphans. The rotation simply means that right now we have almost 1,000 super affiliates. So the first one that comes in, we go to number 1. The second one that comes in, we go to number 2. And it'll just keep going through the entire sequence, and then it'll start over again. And so it'll rotate between that list of super affiliates on an ongoing basis. Some people are asking, can they make more than $25 if the survey questions are answered? How do they get the most of the $25, Walter? And again, let me repeat, I said it during the presentation. I want to repeat this again. That $25 is the goal for the United States and other countries that have similar GPD. That number will be different in different international markets. So I just want to make that perfectly clear. Walter and I will be doing a presentation very soon for our international people specifically, where we'll go through the exact plan for international. But Walter, can you just kind of tell them how to maximize the 25, and is that the max?
Yeah, so there's a question in earlier on about how to make more than 25. Uber and Lyft drivers, I said in a previous call, will make more. So the more your phone is actively on and locations running actively, you're going to make more. And we don't want people to game that system. However, if you're an Uber driver, a Lyft driver, you work in the gig economy, you're a truck driver, and your phone's on all day long as you're moving, and Tapestry can see that your phone's moving, you're going to earn more. We expect the Uber gig economy workers to constantly be at that 25 per month. We actually expect it. And we'll probably even find ways to pay them more over time because that data is very valuable. So we want to be very clear there. It's really going to come down to events. I think as time progresses, we'll tell you how many events are actually creating those. And that's also something to be a goal for you. If, for example, whatever reason your phone's not getting those levels of events, we want to maximize earnings for everyone.
Well, the one thing I think is really important, and the people doing the beta test have done a really good job of this, but as affiliates, it's our job to teach people how to maximize that income. What are some things we should be teaching the consumer that's going to be getting this app from us? What are some things we should teach them?
I think the key thing is some of our beta testers, we've been going back and forth with this, is how to make sure the app is running. Is this working? I've been emailing with many affiliates back and forth, and they're asking, is it working? They weren't sure, and it was. 9 out of 10 times, it was working just like it was supposed to. We want this to run seamlessly in the background. We kind of forget it's there. Apple will kind of notify you every 3 days that, hey, Tapestry is still collecting your location data. Do you want to continue? And you say yes. Many of our beta testers on the iOS side got that notification successfully, which is great. So the key thing is you download the app, you have a first prompt to collect location, and you'll have a second prompt when you actually go to the map. That always prompt, which is the second prompt, is going to be the most important piece to maximize your earning as an affiliate or as a user. And our Monday night calls, which I will be on, Chuck and Danny will be on as well, we will talk about this over and over and over again.
Yeah, one of the goals for every affiliate is to give away at least 100 apps. So you're making $100 a month baseline. That's one of our ultimate goals in teaching. And that's one thing Danny Walker is really going to bring to the table, is working with other social media people like herself to help us learn that. Walter, a question we get a lot is, what is the international time frame? What are you looking at? What do you think? What's the vision for our international expansion after we launched the app here in the US?
Yeah, happy to. And then I'm going to turn it over to Giorgio and Tom because they all have really good perspectives on international. So the goal is to launch in the United States, and then we'll launch in Canada very, very shortly after. From there, we'll look at Western Europe and all English-speaking countries. So England, France, Germany, Spain, New Zealand, Australia would also go live in that market. We do have an international monetization plan and economic model completed, and Chuck and I will do a video explaining what that actually is. But the most important thing is if you're in Vietnam, for example, and you get Tapestry users in the United States, you're going to get a US fee. If you're in the United States and you have a good Rolodex and friends and family, let's say in Nigeria, you'll get the Nigerian free fee and vice versa. If you're in Nigeria and you have a lot of US friends and family. So we believe it's fair and it's very scalable for us to have tens of millions of users in a very short period of time. But Tom, specifically, I'd love to get your feedback. And Georgia, I'd love for you to talk about, with your experience working in APAC and in the Indian market, what countries are you excited about? I think you're both on mute.
I'm here, but
Here, yeah.
I can't turn my video on, Chuck.
I'll see if I can help you there.
Georgia, how about you go first?
Yeah, sounds great. So as far as international is concerned, there is a plethora of opportunity. Hang on one second. There's my video. There we go.
There we go.
There we go. All right. So yeah, as far as international is concerned, there is a plethora of opportunity available for us to help users continue to monetize data, et cetera. And I feel like, we've just scratched the surface. Obviously, we've not launched yet, but given all the requests that we've been getting thus far, there is a tremendous amount of opportunity. Now, Walter did mention Europe, Central Europe, obviously, APAC, which is Australia, New Zealand, India, Southeast Asia. These markets are, it plays right into exactly what it is we're doing today. These markets, they are just, what I consider everyone in those markets are technocrats, technophiles, you name it. They all have a cell phone and everyone is sharing data. Everyone is on their cell phones to the tune of like 2x everyone here in the US. So Walter and I both felt that that was a great place to obviously start to seed interest. And lo and behold, there's been a tremendous amount of interest, and that's something that we're going to go after. We have a very aggressive international plan that we're going to be rapidly rolling out and expanding. And APAC certainly is one of the focus areas that we're going to be doing that and maximizing utility. First, we're going to begin with, just to give you sort of peel back the layers, give you sort of insight into what we're going to be doing there. It's really going to be the English-based speaking nations first. Is what we're going to be rolling out. And we have a compensation plan that I think Chuck alluded to earlier that we're going to be rolling out in places like Vietnam, also Jamaica to start in South America. So that's probably going to be the second wave, but each and every region is going to have their own compensation plan and their own ramp. So we're creating glide paths pretty much everywhere. Apps are downloaded on these little things. Pretty exciting.
Thanks, Georgia. How about you, Tom?
Yeah, so Walter and I have the benefit of 5 years plus of selling data for our current company, Complementix. And so that gives us a real keen understanding of where demand is and what prices are and who the buyers are. So we're using that experience today to kind of build out where we take Tapestry. And so by far, the United States is the most mature and stable market for data. And so that's why it made sense for us to start in the US and then leverage our understanding of other geos to roll out accordingly. And that means too, that rolling out in other geos, some might be some data might be more valuable, some might be less valuable. And so we have to be really careful to sort of walk before we run.
Absolutely. Over to you, Chuck, Danny.
Walter, one of the other questions I get a lot, especially from our international affiliates, is how are you get paid?
Yeah. So right now we're utilizing Stripe Payout, and that opens us up to about 135 countries immediately. We like Stripe Payout specifically is because they are going to handle all the rules and regulations of the different countries, for example, 1099s. So here in the United States, if you're going to make over $600 as an affiliate, all the 1099 information will be handled by Tapestry and Stripe. But what are the rules for 1099 and taxation in Vietnam or in Singapore and Australia? And that solution is there in place. But we are getting more and more feedback that, hey, there's 135 countries, but my country is not listed. And we hear you, and we are looking at a different solution that can help bring on as many more countries as possible. There are a couple other solutions that we can bring on board for payout, including things like PayPal.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Now, a lot of questions I see out here are about the app. And if you'll go to Monday night's recording, I asked Walter, what was it? I peppered you with 30 plus questions Monday night.
Lots of questions. Yep.
Yeah, anything you want to know about the app, it's in the presentation. It was done Monday night. It was a great presentation. Walter, you did a great job. So I'm going to defer a lot of the app questions to that. Today is mostly for affiliates and growing your business. I do want to mention again that we are having a Super Saturday tomorrow. We will start at 10 a.m. Eastern. The links and the speakers are listed in the Facebook group. Get with the person who invites you. They can give you the schedule. But we literally will start at 10 a.m. and every hour on the hour for 7 hours, you'll hear from 7 of the top global affiliates in Tapestry, each giving their own presentation and showing you how they became global. So it's an opportunity for you to take advantage of this last little time we have before the launch of the app to get your team in place so you can help as many people take advantage of the Founders Club membership program as possible. So let's see.
I see a question that I want to answer. This is
Listen.
Ian asked a really important question about our privacy policy and terms of service, and we never shy away from talking about our privacy policy or our terms of service. Can you please explain these terms, which are related to collecting anonymous data and which are related to surveys? So the first point she mentions is personal information such as your email and your phone number, anonymous advertising ID, cookie ID, et cetera. So let's talk about baseline. What does Tapestry collect? We are collecting an anonymized ID tied to your phone. A device ID is what we call it. We have your first and last name. We have your email address. Your first and last name and your email address, we do not monetize. That's not our business model. What we monetize is the device ID and your anonymous location tied to it. You could reset your device ID if you so choose in the hardware of your phone. That's what we monetize. Other things in here that ask for demographic, transactional information, those are going to be the surveys within the app itself that are going to ask you, do you shop at Target or do you shop at Walmart? Are you the head of household in your house? If you've ever done surveys, you're probably familiar with this. That is completely voluntary, but it would allow you to earn more. There is a huge market of tens of millions of consumers who are already doing surveys. Doing surveys with Tapestry, you'll definitely earn more. So hopefully that answers your question. We do not monetize what we consider personally identifiable information. It's completely anonymous.
Well, I'm getting several questions about the new improved enrollment process and some of the enhancements from the back office. You just want to touch on that and
Yes.
news, man. I'm excited about it.
Yeah, so we have a brand new streamlined enrollment process. Thank you to Chuck, Danny, and Francois, our engineers who've been building this, dedicated a lot of time to it, and basically finding all the places where you could lose an affiliate. You shared your link on Facebook or on YouTube or something like that, or maybe you saw an influencer watch a video, or you click on their link and you referred them and they got moved over. All of these things are something that we're looking at. We have a new system that will solve that. On Monday night, we thought we could actually get this live in 48 hours. My engineer told me, listen, this is thousands and thousands of lines of code. It will get addressed on Monday. We don't want to start this process over the weekend just in case something were to happen. We have all of you to thank because if there is a bug, I know you're going to let us know right away. But that process will go live next week. But it is completely built thanks to Chuck, Danny, and Francois.
Michael, do you or Danny see any questions that you'd like to have Walter address before we wrap up today? Walter, I see one here. It's kind of the app question. We covered this Monday night, but I get this a lot. Can more than one person with different phones be affiliates from the same address? So let's just word it a different way. Can a person have multiple phones? One person have multiple phones?
You cannot. So you can download Tapestry on your iPad, but most iPads don't have a cellular plan. Some do, and you generally don't take it every single place you go, so you're not going to earn very much on it. I recommend putting it on your phone that you're taking with you everywhere, but don't put it on both. We'll see the location data and obviously just pay you on one account. So one account, one phone.
The only other question I see here is if my phone is off for 3 days or more and I go inactive, what does it take to get active again and what is lost?
That's a great question. So the number we're actually saying right now is about 90% active. We think that's fair. We'd love to get your feedback on that. So on a 30-day basis, right? So there's roughly 3 days that where you can go inactive. And for our beta testers who have the app on your phone right now, you can go into your account settings. You can click stop location sharing for a day, go back to the map, and it won't work because we basically have stopped tracking location and we're not tracking location in the background. For it to get active again, you have to click the green button in the map. Now you're active again. So we're basically saying we accept 3 days of inactivity. After the 3 days, you're inactive, and you're also inactive from earning as well. So that roughly 90%. And so we'd love to welcome feedback on that, but that's how we're doing it right now. The reason for that, just really quickly, is we're looking for a consistency of the amount of data every single week. And when we see jumps in pieces of data, it really hurts our monetization model.
Well, I got a couple more really good questions here. One person asked, how do taxes work? And basically, ladies and gentlemen, what's going to happen is you're going to earn money. And then when you earn money, you'll get notified that you need to set up with a payment system for your country. In the United States, it's going to be Stripe. So you'll set up with Stripe at the time you've earned money and been notified that you need to do that. You are responsible for your own taxes. As part of the sign-up process with Stripe, you'll be giving them some tax identification information so they can give you the proper forms that you need, like a 1099 here in the United States. Anything you want to add on that, Walter? I think that's pretty clear.
Yeah, so when you have the minimum $10 to actually earn a payout in the app, it's all done through the app. You sign up with Stripe, they send you a verification code to your phone or to your email, make sure it's you. You tell them how you want to get paid, to a bank, Apple Pay, Google Pay, it's really up to you. And then they're going to handle, if you earn over that $600, to get you that tax information out. But yes, we're not really handling all of that. We're definitely relying on a proven system there.
All right, so another question here. We've been telling people to get 72 hours notice before the app goes live. Ladies and gentlemen, I think he kind of notified you early next week the app's going live. So consider that your 72 hours or more. It might be more than 72 hours, but he's giving you at least 72 hours notice. He said specifically early next week. So we're not telling you the exact day at this time because there's a couple variables, but we're giving you your 72-hour notice or more. So
very close. Very early next week.
All right. So in the United States, can people make less than $5 from their data, Walter?
Yes, you can make less than $5. We say the $5 to $25 if it's always on. If you download the app and say only allow Tapestry to collect while in the app or once, you're going to be put in that under $5 automatically. The people who are going to earn more than that are going to allow it to run in the background consistently.
You know, I hate to stop these questions because they're so good. Here's another one. What's the business model? Are data sales the source for paying affiliates? Is that the only source? And who's responsible for selling the data? Tom, can you wave hands over there? All right, you want to answer that, Walter? Because I can do it, but I'll let you do it.
Happy to. So this is the thing that people don't really know about, which is what we're trying to be very transparent about up front, is that your data is valuable. My data is valuable, and people buy it. Primarily, social and search companies use it to serve you ads. We're not really in the advertising business. We're in the analytics business. So our business model is with Giorgio and Tom, and Tom's had so much experience of doing this, and so do I, is monetizing that data, productizing it as well. So for example, if we see a massive consumers going to McDonald's, obviously that is an audience that we can build on top of that, and we will monetize that anonymously. If you've been on any of these calls previously, I've walked through many examples of news clippings of how we've monetized in the past, very transparently. It's never tied to Chuck or Danny or Walter or Giorgio or Tom. It's an ID that gets caught up in a cohort. That's really it. Tom, you're happy to speak, or Giorgio add to that.
I would just say that we want real, authentic data, right? And so there's taking an extra trip to McDonald's or Home Depot. That doesn't help. What we want consumers to do is download the app and live your life like you normally do. And then that's super high quality data that we have buyers for, and we'll continue to add new buyers, and we'll continue to add new markets. And then, I think it's also important to realize that we're going to discover down the road too, that there's new data types that there's demand for. And we're always going to be looking for that, and we'll continue to modify the app accordingly.
Walter, would it be accurate to say that we monetize the data and the analysis of the data?
Yes, I think that's absolutely fair. Yeah, Michael. Yep. Debbie Ann asked a question, will a stay-at-home mom earn from her phone? Yes, a very passionate yes. I mean, that's really, we're going for every single person. There's so many products in the market, as Giorgio said, the technocrats for those doing crypto, and that's very cool, and we like that. But we are building a mass gin pop product that should be applicable to the grandfather, the grandmother, to the 18-year-old on the college campus, to the Uber driver, the truck driver, and the business person or businesswoman. It's for everybody to allow Tapestry run in the background and earn.
I want to just real quickly, for those of you who know, there's a special bonus that Walter and the board have made available to affiliates. It's the global equity bonus. So we mentioned in the presentation today that a super affiliate is someone who personally holds 10 affiliates. That's a great start to your business. You start doing a 50% match, you get the orphan pool benefit. It's great, it's awesome. But we want to teach people to coach their people how to do that also. And so the next level up, the next rank up is called a global affiliate. That's a person that has personally helped 10 people that they personally enroll become super affiliates. To compensate or to reward people, to just bless people that do that, the first 50 are going to get a little piece of equity in Tapestry, the company. It's a great benefit. So the first 50 people will share in 1% equity in the company. So basically it's 1/50th of 1% equity in Tapestry. To date, we have our 20th new global affiliates. So there's 20, so there's 30 spots left. And so there'll be a total of 50. Now you might be saying, well, I'm just getting started. You know, I didn't know about this, and I understand that. But it was really a way to reward those who got in early, took the arrows from being a pioneer, and helped us build a foundation for you. Now, it's not to say you can't be one of 50. The record to go global is 8 days. It's not that hard. So if you got started today, you literally could be one of the first 50. It's simply you help 10 people become affiliates and then teach those 10 to help 10. I would like to put this one little warning out there. We don't want you to buy global. That's not the purpose of the benefit. If you are caught buying people's way in to earn global, there will be an audit and you will not receive equity in the company. So don't do that. If you want to build this business properly, by all means, go for it. We'll support you. We'll help you. In fact, I think there's going to be a lot of globals pop tomorrow during our Super Saturday when we have 7 presentations. Here's what I recommend to you affiliates out there. From the time you get off this call until late tonight, promote the first call tomorrow morning. We've got our first global affiliate, Haval Benson, will be doing the presentation. He's phenomenal. Get him on that 10 a.m. Eastern call. You get your prospects on there. After the call, you help them become an affiliate, and then they invite their friends to the next call, which is 11 a.m. Those people join, become affiliates. They invite their friends to the next call. And all day, you just snowball your team. And literally within one day, you can have a very, very nice foundation built. Now, some of you will do nothing, and that's okay. But for those of you that catch the vision, the next 24 to 30 hours are critical. Critical. We've laid it out there on a silver platter for you. We got 7 of our top globals going to be doing presentations all day tomorrow. So I encourage you, take advantage of that. So with that, Walter, Tom, Giorgio, if there's any final thoughts, feel free to jump on it. Oh, by the way, the links for those 7 presentations are available in the Facebook group for affiliates, but they're also available in the email that went out to all the affiliates in the last 24 hours. If you didn't get that email, by all means, do a support ticket and we'll get you that information. So thank you very much. Walter, I'll turn it back to you, Tom, and Giorgio for any last thoughts, and we'll wrap up this historic call today.
Yeah, my final thoughts are thanks for joining. A big thank you to all our beta testers who tested this on our phone. We really appreciated that feedback. It was very, very valuable. Thank you for hopping on. Have a great week, and let's chat early next week. Tom, Giorgio, anything?
Yeah, you know what, I'll go, Tom. This has been great. We're looking forward to really working with you very closely and obviously making you more successful. Please feel free to reach out to any of us if you've got questions along the way. We're thrilled and excited to be jumping on board this rocket ship. So thanks.
Yeah, I'll just close with week in, week out. There are hundreds of you on these calls, and it is really exciting and a little bit overwhelming too to see the number of affiliates that have signed up so far. But at the end of the day, our success is your success. So we're all in this together, and the faster we can get up to millions and millions of consumers downloading the app, the faster we're going to grow, the faster we'll expand, and I guess at the end, the more money we're all going to make too. And so that's why we're here. Have a great weekend.
All right, thank
Thank
you, everybody.
you.
Have a great weekend.
Guys.